morning and welcome to Brazos Fiber Works. My name is Jennifer. I am the owner and dyer behind Brazos Fiber Works, and today is episode 45. Welcome if you are new here. Thank you so much for clicking on that button and coming along with me today. I do hope you subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. You guys know you mean the world to me, and I enjoy all my fiber friends so much. So today I do have one finished object. I have a few works in progress, and yes, last week I did not get to this video and I do apologize. I had worked like 6 or 7 days in a row, and then we headed out to Missouri for my daughter's graduation and wedding shower, and I just did not have the time to get it in. I felt like if I would have tried to do it, I would have fallen behind on everything else getting ready for the trip, and I just had to come to the conclusion that last week's video was just not going to happen, and I do apologize, but we are here this week and we are going to get through today's video. It is going to go up a little bit later, as you will notice, and that is because last night I didn't have time to record a video, but this morning before I head to work, I am going to try to get this edited, uploaded, so that you have it today. All right, so it is beautiful weather today, and I am from North Central Texas, so the weather here has been crazy lately. We've had rain, we've had flooding, there's been like tornadoes in Texas, not where I am at. And then it's sunny, so it just can't make up its mind yet. But today is beautiful. I think it's supposed to be like high of 80. So great weather. So yeah, let's get into today's video. That's why you're here. Where can you find me? You can find me on Instagram at Brazos Fiber Works. You can find me on Ravelry as jnbcrafty. We also do have a Ravelry group. It is called Brazos Fiber Works, where we have make-alongs and just some, chatter, so we can all get to know each other and have friendly conversations. So if you are interested in that, please head over there, check out the make-alongs. I will talk a little bit more about them later in the video, but yeah. So Facebook, I do have a Facebook page. It is called Brazos Fiber Works, and then I do have a website with hand-dyed yarn, project bags, notions, a 2025 a Star Wars Christmas Advent. That is at brazosfiberworks.com. And if you'd like to get a hold of me, you can email me, jennifer@brazosfiberworks.com. All right, you guys. So like I said, I have one finished object. So let's get right into that. So the yarn for this, I don't have the band with me today, but it's Lane's du Nord. And it is a sock you've probably seen for the last few episodes, and I finally finished it. So here we go. So these are my long stripy socks, and I did use a size 1 Chalgu red lace needle. I do my socks on magic loop. I always use the vanilla sock pattern by Kay the Crazy Sock Lady. And yeah, I tried to go as far as I could, like you guys probably know, on this. So yeah, I went pretty far, enough to where I thought the calves would still, or the cuffs would still go over, calves and all that. But yeah, I am super excited, happy with them. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I don't know if I'm going to keep them for myself or give them to somebody else, but yeah. And it is like, I did it for basically like between a 7, 8.5 shoe size. So yes, finished object. Only one this week, but I just finished. All right, so let's talk about works in progress. I do have, I would say, around 4 works in progress. So let's get through those. All right. I don't have my little booklet that I normally have for my Stunning String Studios Mystery 2025 knit along. So I'm doing this mystery knit along where to read a book and make some shawls. This is the second shawl for this year that we have done. And it is a weekly pattern, a weekly part of the pattern that's dropped every week. I'm currently on the second one. We did week 4 this last week, And so I want to show you that. So if you are doing this mystery knit along shawl, please look away if you don't want to see what it looks like. So I'm going to show this. So my week 1 through 4 is right here. It is a 2-color shawl, and I think it's going to be like a V shawl. So if you were looking at it in the right way, this is what it is going to look like. And I am enjoying these shawls so much. I'm not normally a shawl person, so like the first one this year was beautiful. I'm actually thinking about making a pink version of that I could wear to my daughter's wedding. So her wedding is in August, so if I'm going to start that, I'm going to have to start that soon. But I haven't decided fully yet, but you may see that as a new whip coming up. But yeah, so I have all 4 weeks done, and then the next pattern should drop tomorrow for week 5, and I will get going on that. It is using a size 7 needle. I am using, again, a Chalgu red lace. And these are the 2 colors that I am doing. And they are from this Stunning String Studios. So yeah, and that is sitting in my Homespun House Knitting Unicorns bag. And then also with that, we have the monthly bonus shawl. So you had the option of doing a bonus shawl also, and I chose to do that. And they release part of the pattern on the 1st of every month. I haven't gotten the whole May yet. I started on it. I think I'm like maybe a quarter of the way through the pattern, but I'm going to show this one. And here is this one so far. Sorry, my bag's gonna fall. And yeah, this one has beads. It's so pretty. So we're currently doing this one part where the beads are going out. It is a lace weight pattern. I absolutely love knitting lace. It's so fun. But yeah, that is from January to some of May. Not all of May yet, but hopefully I'm planning on finishing that within the next week. So next week you should see all of May in there. And yeah, this is a fingering weight. The last shawl I did forget to mention, that is a DK weight. So I will put the link below down to her shop. The mystery knit along you can't get anymore, but I will put the links to it. You can go ahead and you can check that out if you would like to. We are also reading the CJ it's by CJ Archer. It's the Cleopatra Fox Mystery series. I am loving it. And yeah, we're on the 5th book. Yeah. So I'm like halfway through that. So I still have half the book to go. They do try to have us only read like 3 or 4 chapters a week. I got a little bit ahead since we were on vacation, so I am a little bit further than the group if they're following along with that. But yes, if you haven't checked that out, check that out. I love that series. It is so fun. All right, let's see. All right, so you guys know that I've been doing this thing where I'm spinning the wheel and seeing which whip we are going to work on. So a couple weeks ago, we landed on the ghost socks. So let me show you. I didn't finish them, but I'm getting close. So I think I started these last October. So before, as of a couple weeks ago, this is where I was at. I had the heel in. So this one is a little bit different than the pattern calls for. I don't remember who the pattern's by, the pattern name, but I will put it below so you can click on that link. But I had started off the pattern and this was it. So I decided to do it a little differently because I was trying to use up some Halloween minis that I got from Chelsea Yarns a few years ago. So I did it kind of completely different, but it does have you do the ribbing in the 2 different colors, so that is still correct. And I haven't washed or blocked this, so it is going to look a little like you can't really see the ghost yet, but I haven't blocked it. It's just on my sock blocker to show you. So I did a 2x2 ribbing, which is I think the pattern, and that was for 15 rows. And then here is the repeat of the ghost pattern. So I did this is on the chart, there's 1, and then I went back to the first part of that chart and did that. I did the heel in the same color as the cuff. And then from there, you could have continued on the pattern, but I really felt like the 2 color work, the thickness, I didn't think I would like it in the foot part. So 2, I wanted to use some of those minis. So I decided, I did go down a needle size because right in the color work, I did go up a needle size. And then the foot, I went back down and I just added on these 3 mini colors down here. I know it looks crazy, it looks weird, but I was trying to do the best I could with using the minis. I didn't even get all the minis used up, but it is what it is, and nobody's gonna see this in my sock. But yeah, I had fun knitting it. I love them. It does look different. It doesn't match, but it's fine. So I was here last week, so I got this part of the foot done. And then I started on the heel. So I got all of the top part of the sock done. And then I just started on the heel flap. So, not sure which project the wheel is going to land on this week, but if it lands on this one, it will definitely be done by next week. But yeah, super fun, and I'll have them to wear. I know I'll finish them before Halloween coming this year, so I will have them done. And that is sitting in this cute ghost bag that I got from DFW Fiber Fest last year from Whimsy Stitches. So, yep. It was super fun to get working on that again. All right, let's see. My next work in progress is I was getting the monthly boxes from Chelsea Yarns for her book. Oh, what was it called? I think it was the book club. Let's see, do we have it on here? Oh, her Enchanted Pages monthly subscription. So this is March's box. So this was the label, and the sock colorway for March was Book Club. So here is what the yarn looks like. And then here is the mini that came with it. It is sitting in this bag that came with the February subscription. And I got 1 sock done. So love, love, love it. It is using a size 1 Chalgu. It is using the Crazy Sock Ladies vanilla sock pattern. I did 20 rows in the 2x2 ribbing. I did 70 rows on the leg, and then I did enough to fit like a 7-8 foot. So yeah, I'm super happy with this. I finished this one last night. So I have to knit up the second sock and then I will be done. Maybe next week, I don't know. It just kind of depends on all the stuff I need to get done in other projects. But it could be a finished object next week, but super happy about that. And yeah, that was the bag it was in. All right, let's see. The only other, so I did work on my Sweet Shop blanket, but I only got like half of a square, so I'm not gonna show that this week. If I get more done on that next week, I will show that. But this is going to be my cross stitch that I have been working on. So it is my bookshop cross stitch. Last week, I know I had, the week before, I had finished the side of the window with all of the books in the window and all that. So I got a little bit further. So this is the caterpillar cross stitch pattern. And this is my first cross stitch pattern, and since I was probably in the single digits. So it has been a long time since I cross stitched. I don't even know that I would even consider, like, actually, I don't know. It was a little tiny thing I think my mom had me do. But this is how far I've gotten. I am absolutely loving it. I honestly, like, the last 5 days, I haven't really worked on it. I worked on it a little bit when we were in Missouri, and I think, like, I got all of this part done, and then I started doing, like, the white and then doing the blue down here. But yeah, I'm having so much fun with this. So that is all I have, and it is sitting in this cute little bag that I used to have in my shop. I might have one more in there, I'm not sure. But yeah, super cute. But yeah, that is it for my works in progress. That is, yep, all I got done this last week, or this last couple weeks, I should say. So yeah, shop news. So I have some exciting new self-striping yarns coming into the shop. I've got them dyed. I'm just trying to work up a sock so I can show you guys how they knit up. So hopefully those will be done by next week and I can show those on here. But you guys, I'm so excited. They're new summer self-striping colorways. So we have that coming to the shop hopefully next week. And then I do still have my 2025 Advent, my Star Wars Christmas Advents. So I think there's a few of them left. So if you would like to head over to brazosfiberworks.com and get yourself one, please do so. There is only, I think, 3 or 4 left. So I am starting to dye up those colorways, and it's going to be so much fun. Other than that, I do have all my normal, I have my holiday socks from my holiday yarns from last year still on sale in the shop. I do have my spring line in the shop and a bunch of other, you know, bags, goodies. So if you would like to check that out, head over to brazosfiberworks.com. And our Ravelry group. So over in the Ravelry group, it is Brazos Fiber Works, and we have a spinning thread, we have a cross stitch thread, we have a monthly sock make along thread, we have a weaving thread, we have a all year long whip, so working all of our whips that we currently have on our needles. We have a swap that is going to come up in the next couple weeks that we will start. It's not something that we will actually send to the person till September. We currently already have one going on, and those ones are in progress and will be delivered to their recipients by June. So that's exciting. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our Ravelry group, but we love having new fiber friends. So head over there, join our group. We love to meet all of those different topics and knit-alongs, make-alongs that we have going on. We love to meet new people and get new inspirations and all of that stuff. So please head over there and become a part of our group. Let's see, any other shop news? I don't think so. Life news. So as you guys know, we went to Missouri last weekend. We took our 5th wheel up there and the truck ran great there back. So we were super excited about that because that's kind of like the farthest we have taken the truck pulling the trailer, and or pretty much the furthest we've gone camping. So yes, we had so much fun. It was a quick, short trip. We didn't even get to really enjoy the campground. We just stayed at a KOA there. There's not a whole lot of campgrounds there, but it was nice. And the week before we are probably, yeah, I guess it was the week before we went, they had a tornado go through town there, and it literally had gone through right where the KOA is, like right in front of it, because there was trees down. There was trees that had been there for years and years, huge trunks, and the tornado along the line where it hit, it had like just uprooted the roots and everything and taken them down. It was so sad to see. There was people who lost like parts of their roofs, and just, I mean, basically all people were doing the time we were there was clean up. So it was so heartbreaking to see, but it looks like it wasn't as bad as other ones have been, especially if you've seen that documentary on the one in Joplin, Missouri. Oh, nothing even near that. Like that one, oh, it breaks my heart to watch that. So hard to watch that and then know it's tornado season. Oh, awful, awful. I can't even imagine. But yes, we stayed there the weekend, and yeah, everything, it was just constantly, we were constantly in the car, constantly going to different things to eat. Like, we just didn't get like any time to rest. So like I didn't even get as much knitting done as I wanted to. Most of the knitting I got done was in the truck on the way there and then on the way home. But we had a great time. My daughter graduated from college on Friday, and then on Saturday we had her wedding shower. And yeah, it was great to spend some time with her. Not as much time as I would have liked to, but yeah, it was a crazy weekend. And then we headed home on Sunday, and we got back, oh, like it was pretty late Sunday evening. So yeah, and then hopped right back into work. So yeah, it's been a full last couple weeks, but it's been great at the same time. So we yeah, enjoyed our stay there. Our next camping trip, I think we're just going to head somewhere kind of close on the weekend following our anniversary. So that will be in June. So that's the next one we have coming up. And I'm hoping we can actually vlog during that one, get some cool videos. So hopefully that will be coming soon. I would like to do more of that. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It is a little short and sweet, and I know that there are those out you that love those. I'm one of those too. Like, it's hard for me to watch one that's like an hour, 2 hours, because I just don't have the time usually to just sit there and watch that. There is times where I will start playing those when I'm like cleaning the house or doing things, but yes, it is short and sweet and not a whole lot going on. Oh, I do need to do the wheel though. I almost forgot that. Okay, so out of the 13 whips that I have, we're gonna find out which one we are going to work on this week. So all right, here we go. All right, number 5. What is number 5? Number 5 is my jelly roll blanket. So that's super exciting. I haven't worked on that in a hot minute. So yes, we will spend some time devoted to working on that jelly roll blanket. Of course, that one's is a, keep going on. So that will not be a finished object anytime soon, but we'll get to work on that. So I'm super excited about that. But if you guys have stuck around this long of the video, thank you so much for coming along with me today. I hope you guys are having some fun making. Please share below what you are working on, what you are making. Head over to our Ravelry group, show us there. And I hope you guys have a great week. We will see you back here next week for episode 46, and I will see you later. Bye.